Give it up for Phillies, guys. Oh yeah. Woo! How are you guys? All right. So, okay, I was in Alabama yesterday, right? Like we just been on the road, and on the street corner, I saw a lady cry, and a group of people just like held hands around her and started praying. Is that a thing down here? I've been to the South like twice. This is my first time in Alabama, and she's just like, I don't know those guys. She's just like drunk crying, and they're just like, dear Heavenly Father, we're here for you. And I'm from Philly. On our street corners, they just do heroin. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't expect shit like this. This is very.
Traumatized. Huh?
Yeah, no, like they're doing bends, but it's like prayer, like old white people in Philly just look like they're in a waiting room because of the fucking heroin. You know what I mean? Like your dad in a waiting room and a guy on heroin on the train. They look the same. They just smooth criminaling to the fucking ground. Stupid. It's nice to be here, man. I love North Carolina. I've been in Philly for the last 4 years, and like I knew my neighborhood when I moved there was gonna be rough, because the first thing I saw when I got off the bus was a lady cursing out a pigeon. You know what I mean? Like, never seen shit like that before in my life. She wasn't even on drugs. She was just like walking home with groceries, just like, fuck out the way, bird! Like, it's a rough ass neighborhood. And the bird was the hood as fuck too, because he was like, brrr, like you could clap. I like my neighborhood, man. I live in West Philly right now, and it's a cool spot because it's like, it's not so hood where I'll feel uncomfortable walking around, but it's hood enough where all the hipster white kids do. You know what I mean? Like, it's like nothing holds back gentrification like a black dude with dreadlocks shoulder bumping a white dude with dreadlocks. Like, it's just like the pigeon effect. It's like, fuck out the way, Corey. He runs into a coffee shop, you know, they're on a bike. I don't know what a fucking. I don't know. Philly is a cool place, man. It's rough, but in the nicest way possible. I recommend it. The other day I got mugged, but the dude let me keep my ID. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly. It's a weird, like, type of friendly. It's like he had a 38 in my face. He's like, give me your wallet. I'm like, well, can I keep my ID? He's like, yeah, of course. This really is a city of brotherly love. Fucking go Birds. That's gotta be the nicest way, like, dude, I will kill you, but I don't want you to go to the DMV twice. Like, I might shoot you, but yeah, that's fucking murder. Oh man, I like Philly. I like my neighborhood. It's easy to steal in Philly. I've been stealing groceries lately. That saves money. Like, I am a traveling comedian. If I don't steal, I don't eat. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking. If it has, you know what I realized? Because if it has an expiration date, it basically belongs to you. Take it. You know what I mean? Like, best place to steal from? Target. Always steal your groceries. You know the little doot when you walk out. You know what doesn't doot? Apples. Like, you don't have to pay for eggs. You can crack them into a Ziploc and hide it in your pocket. Like, it's. And I say Target because Target is clean. The food, that means the food is clean. I used to steal from Walmart, and yeah, no, exact. You know what ruined it for me? I was in the Walmart bathroom in South Philadelphia. I was washing my hands because I was gonna steal, and I figured, might as well be clean. And I turn around, and there's a dude at the urinal, dropped his pants and lifted. He peed at the urinal like Butters, like he just, like a big boy. You know what I mean? Like he. I will never steal from that Walmart again. I put that in my Yelp review. I will never steal from this Walmart again. I don't know when I became so frugal, but like, it's just one of those things. I'm 31, and like, yeah, something about when you hit your 30s, like, just like you just want to save money. Like, I own one hat. Like, this is my only hat. I own this hat. I buy a pair. If I buy 2 shoes, they last 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, I bought a used gun. Like it's made it so easy to steal groceries. You know what I mean? Like it just, I don't even go in the store now. I just wait in the parking lot. Just, like run them chewy bars. Keep your ID. That's dumb. Let's see. Engage this crowd a little bit. Let's see. I'm an ass man. You guys ass men? Ass folk? We ass people. We like asses. Yeah, no, we a fan of thicks, the thick women. I don't. That's what I'm at. Yeah, dude, I fucking love a. Down south, it's just I gotta walk with horse blinders on. It's just Cookout does something to you. It's fucking. I think that just came with age. Like the older I got, like the thicker my preference got. You know what I mean? Like. You know my favorite thing about a thick lady is watching them put on pants. That's my favorite part. You ever see it like, cause you gotta like shimmy them on. It's like you gotta do like this like, it's like a little dance to celebrate thickness to get on jeans. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta like kick your ankles in. You know what I'm talking about? Like every thick lady kicking on pants looks like a prospector. It's like there's gold in them cheeks. Like it's like. I can't, like, I have no ass. Like, I pull up my pants like a firefighter. I like thick ladies, man. It's crazy to me, like, how much they change. Again, I think it happened with age. Like, as a kid, my favorite porn was, like, office porn. You know what I mean? And then as I got older, it's the worst fucking thing ever. You've seen an office porn, right? Like, it's like, boss walks in, he goes up to this chick, he's like, you're fired. She's like, yeah, hold on. And saves her job, you know what I mean? Like, as a kid, I'm like, it's so hot, I can't wait to work in an office. Now I'm an adult, I'm like, yeah, she's still not qualified. Like, this is why the country went to shit. You know what I mean? Like, recently, my favorite genre of porn is short, skinny dudes that bang tall, curvy ladies. That's, I mean, Amazon porn. That's what I call it. You know, it's fucking good. I don't even get off to it. I'm 5'4". I'm happy to see us in the game. You know what I mean? Like we don't get much short men. These fucking kings out here just laying pipe like it was on an Indian reservation. We are showing our worth in 2020. Like it's. I don't know, it just does my heart good. See another dude who looks like me just out there just fucking killing it. It's like, it's inspiring. You know what I mean? Like, I watch short guy porn the way old white men watching a Rudy. Like, I start clapping. I got a tear in my eye. I'm just like, yeah, you did it, little buddy. Sucks being short. It really does. Like, the worst part is just learning how to manage your own confidence. Like, if I show too much, I come off like a dickhead. Not enough, I come off pathetic. Like, every day I just toe that line between, like, King Joffrey and the Bagel Boss. Did you guys ever see that video, the Bagel Boss video? It went viral, like, maybe a year or so ago. It's a guy, he's, like, really tiny, Long Island Italian man. He's not a midget, but he's, like, almost, like... It's like one good pair of shoes and he's normal, you know what I mean? Like he's not a dwarf. I don't know what that is, but like it's like Mexican lady height, you know what I mean? Like it's like on a man though, it's just fucking weird. Like it's not fair to him. But it's a video of this guy just freaking out in a bagel shop, just yelling up. Like it's if you have to look up to yell at someone, calm down. Like you don't look good. You're not my real dad! You are 40. Like, you're in a union? What is fucking wrong with you? I hate that shit personally, because, like, I'm a short man, right? And as a short guy, like, nothing bugs me more than watching other short guys try to do shit to, like, feel tall or look tall. Like, what? And that's what that is. It's insecurity because you have no self-confidence. I got a friend who's like that. He's 5'2", my buddy Brendan. He buys, like, specialty short man clothing. I don't know how to explain it. Like, he gets, like, lifted shoes. He wears Beatle boots. He lives in fucking Los Angeles, and he wears Beatle boots. Get a pair of sandals, you idiot. Like, it just... But it's like, it's like, he gets, like, these, like, short guy pants. They're, like, super tight, and, like, the specialty shirt with, like, a pop... Like, you see how regular my pocket looks on this shirt? Like, his is like smaller, and he's like, it makes me look proportioned. You look far away. Like, you're standing here and I'm yelling at you. Fucking dipshit. I get it though, I get the insecurity. It's a Napoleon complex, right? That's what they say. It's like short men are angry and, yeah, like just grumpy little men. It's like, maybe tall people are annoying as fuck. How come no one ever takes it from that? You know how many times I've been stumbled into by a guy who's 6 foot? Like it's, but I'm supposed to be happy? Fuck you. I think I get a pass for, I'm Hispanic, so I'm like, this is how we're built. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay if I'm little. Like, every Hispanic is built like just fucking short stature, hairy ass, huge dong. Like, it's a fucking fantasy. Like, I love it. Yeah, every migrant worker you've ever seen is like waist down is just Mr. Tumnus with a schlong. They were trying to silence me. You catch that? I'm Hispanic. I'm a light-skinned Hispanic though. This is a shit life, I'll tell you. Like, growing up all I used to hear was how white I look, only to find out I don't get privilege. Like, it fucking sucks. Like, I look white enough to ask for the manager, but not enough to get what I want. You know what I mean? Like, I have a red beard. Like, it's like, I didn't ask for this. I can't speak Spanish. Like, it fucking sucks. It's like, socially, this is the worst type of Hispanic to be. Like, other Latinos don't like you, and white people don't trust you. Like, the only cool part is I mostly have dated black girls, and black dudes have respected that from me. Like, it's fucking sick. I live in West Philly. There's nothing better than walking around your neighborhood holding hands with a pretty black girl. You hear a voice behind you be like, "Arr!" Turn around, 40-year-old black guy just pointing like, go ahead, young bull. Like, I don't know if this is racist, but have you ever... Have you ever noticed that encouragement always sounds better when it comes out of old black people? Like, that's my favorite. You ever hear an old black lady be like, go ahead, baby? That fucking feels good. You know what I mean? That's my favorite old black lady, like, go ahead, baby, and boy, you crazy. And like, that's how you know you're funny. Boy, you crazy. Like, it's stupid. I used to work in an office, right? And I was always surrounded by old black women, and that's my favorite person to be around, because they're like it makes work fun. It's somebody that you could have a real, genuine conversation. I used to work with this lady. We got along very well over music, right? Because I'm kind of an old man. I listen to like a lot of old school funk and R&B, Zapp and Roger, and like there's this cool thing that music does where it doesn't matter what, creed, color, whatever age you are, you can get along with someone on this almost romantic level. Just, I'm gonna fuck so many old black ladies. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm gonna bang them like this, like. The whole time she's going, go ahead, baby. Oh man. Let's see. What's new with me? I'm dating a white lady right now, which is different. I don't usually do that. This is. Yeah, no. It is, like, I don't know, this is like my second white woman I've ever dated. Like, a lot of mixed with white. I've dated a lot of mixed, but never, fucking purebred. Like, it's nice, you know what I mean? It's pleasant, like... There's fights, but it's like, it ends quick, just, like, it doesn't really matter, you know? Like, I don't know, it's changing me, but it's not in a like I'm on time for shit now. Like, it's fucking... I have an affinity for the Great British Baking Show. Fucking... You know what I mean? Like, that's... I don't know what, like, that's the equal... That's why there's no fights, because it's like, you're late, put on Bake Off. Like, we'll just fucking... Fucking Paul Hollywood is my shit. I don't know, it's nice. Like, I can't steal in front of her. That's the only thing that sucks. Like, she'll fucking tell... That's the one diminishing factor of a white. Like, I tried to pocket a candy bar in CVS. She was like, Dorian Basket. She was my fucking government name. can't do shit around you. Like, I've only dated like one other white lady before. I was 18 and it was a goth white girl named Ashley, which her room was a mess. And I feel like you should know that already just based on the fact she was a goth white girl named Ashley. Like bitches named Ashley are dirty. I don't know why that is. Whew. Her hair always looked wet. You ever met that white girl? Like everybody knows that white girl where their hair always looks wet and it's like, ooh, your house is a mess, isn't it? Like clothing all over the floor. Like just fucking got animal hair on shit. You don't own a cat. Like it's. White girls with dreads get a bad rap because everyone's like, white girls with dreads are dirty. And it's like, they're not dirty because that hair isn't natural. You know what I mean? Like, it took effort. You can't have dirty hair that takes effort. Like, Ashley looks like she just finished working on a Toyota. That's what her fucking hair looks like. You know what I mean? Like, that's dumb. I was 18. I didn't break up with her because she was dirty. I broke up with her because she was like woke. But like white girl woke, where it's like she's woke, but really it's because she's kind of racist. We were cuddling one time, and I swear to God, she referred to me as her little burrito. Like that's, yeah, your face is fucking yeah, that's the face I make whenever I see, like, okay, so I passed Pedro Land on the way here, and that was the face I made seeing it, like, just like, God damn it, is that what they think we do? Have you guys seen fucking Pedro Land? What is that? No Mexican owns that place. I saw the first fucking billboard on the way back from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I didn't think it could get more fucking racist the closer I got to a coast. Like, I'm like, oh, I know, I've been to South Carolina. There are black and Hispanic people. No, I saw that shit and I was just like, wow, that billboard, that is very racist. And then they just kept coming. Like, it was just... You've seen Space Odyssey when he's like trapped and he's like, ah! And then I see there's two sombreros! There's two giant fucking sombreros. Woo! That is racist as... It motivated me to want to be a rich and successful comedian, and I hope it happens one day. Pray for me. Like, because now I have a new dream. It was, I want to be a touring comic. Now I want to be rich and successful enough to buy Pedro Land and burn it to the fucking ground. Jesus Christ. You know what bugs me about it? Like, it's not even the caricature, because I can defend like a fucking... Okay, so I'll defend Speedy Gonzalez any day of the week, right? And I'll defend like a lot of that because it's funny to me. Like, it's what I grew up with. Their slogan is, we're south of the border. Like, my biggest problem with... I don't like my problem isn't... It makes me think I'm too much of a comedian. Like, my biggest problem is more, it's just so fucking hacky. I hate hack racism. Like, you can't put any effort into... Every time I see racism toward Latinos on TV and shit, it's always that same shit I've heard my whole life. It's always like, fucking, you're stealing our jobs. Shit like that. It's like, you can hit me with real shit. Silver caps don't belong on a 4-year-old's baby teeth. You know what I mean? Like, you can... Blonde hair does not go well with your complexion. Like, if you... They have this Speedy Gonzalez looking caricature. You could put up a fucking, like, a chick with buck teeth and blonde hair. Like, that would be accurate to me. Like, did I take it too far? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Build a wall. That's one I hear all the time. You guys, every time a Republican takes off, it's always build a fucking wall. I'm 31. Finish the fucking wall. Like, I just... It's what happens when you don't have Mexicans. I'm a terrible Latino. My dad was a great Latino. He was a very hardworking man. He passed away in November. And it's one of the reasons I keep trying to get on stage. Like, one thing my dad, he very much encouraged me to follow my dreams and everything. He put me through school. And one thing he used to say to me all the time was, Dorian, I work as hard as I do, so when you grow up, you won't have to. And every day I just hope he's proud of me, because I'm lazy as fuck. Like, I am so goddamn... Like, my only job today was to not be hungover. I didn't do it. Like, I'm so fucking lazy. Oh, man. He passed away. It's weird, man. Like, okay, so... You ever have this happen to you? You ever have a loved one pass away and, like, people want to, like, console you, but it's always people, like, you don't fuck with? Like... It's like, who's on the phone? Aunt Maureen? Man, fuck Aunt Maureen. I didn't like her yesterday. Like, just... I don't want to talk to her now. Like, you just gotta... I hate that. It's like a reverse Uno card. People play on, like, you're the asshole if you don't be nice to them. Like, my dad died. Fuck you. Like, it's... That's dumb. I'm in a weird place with my brothers, because, like, we're reminiscing now about shit that used to be tragic, but it's just funny. Like... It's like, remember how Dad used to just pee everywhere? My dad was foreign as shit. Like, he would just, like, it doesn't matter. He would go pee on the lawn because he owned it. Like, it was like, this is mine. It's good for the grass. Is that... Yeah, like, just, he owned his house, so he was like, yeah, I'll pee on it. That might just, okay, that was funny. Okay, that joke should have been better. You guys remember the fucking, remember Go Ahead Baby? That was a good one, right? You got my, I will say this, like, one benefit to, like, losing a loved one is, you start talking to your family again, which is nice. Like, I don't really do that. Like, I got to rekindle shit with family members. I saw my nephew for the first time in a couple years. He's grown now. Last time I saw him, he was 4 years old. And we got kicked out of a nature walk because he called a 4-year-old girl a cock bagel. Like, I don't know what that is. You know, like a dick ring that was blessed by a rabbi. You know what I mean? Like, here's that. My family, they live in Ohio right now, and I don't know if you've ever been to a nature walk. They're all kind of the same. It's like just like a trail they cut out of the woods. And I'm a cool uncle, which is a nice way of saying I'm unemployed. So I'll take them to free shit, like nature walks. Like, I won't take you to the zoo, but I'll take you to the pet store in the nice neighborhood with the... They got a tortoise, you know what I mean? Like... So I take him to this nature walk, and it's nice. Like, you know, he's running through the woods. There's like little creeks, there's little like rocks and critters. These kids are running there, picking them up and stuff. There's this little kid there, like little... You know, white trash kid. She fucking picks up a crayfish, I don't know what you call them down here. She picks up a crayfish, she's holding it up, and I swear to God, she sounds like this. She goes, Daddy, look! Like, had a deep-ass voice, like she was eating skull from the womb. Like, she was, Daddy, look! I found a turtle! Like, she called it a fucking like, she's 4, right? Like, she's allowed to be a fucking idiot. Like, ruin our country one day. But my nephew hears this, and he's like arguing with her. He's trying to correct her, like that's a crayfish, not a. And she like argues back, and it's like it's funny to watch two little kids get into like this kind of like debate. Like, you ever watch a little kid get mad? They always look like they're gonna power up. You ever see that? Like okay, like I'll give you an example. I was in Target the other day, right? I was stealing, and this little kid, he couldn't get like a toy or whatever, and he got so pissed at his mom, he started screaming in his own mouth. Like, that's just, like doing one of these. Hands at the side. He looked like he was going to take off. Like, that's the face my nephew was making, like, but it was all internal, like, in this argument. He's like, he's trying to convince this fucking idiot kid that this is not a turtle. And it's like, he's never had a girlfriend, he doesn't know, just be fucking wrong. It's fine. Like, you can... if you admit defeat, you get to go to sleep. That's a... Fucking... You're late, I know. Put on Bake Off. But he doesn't do that. Instead, this kid is in his face, and he's like, it's not a turtle. And she's like, it's a turtle, and you're a potato. Which is fucking fighting words to a 4-year-old. I just see red go across my nephew's eyes. He just screams in her face, well, you're a cock bagel! Like, in the woods, so there was an echo. It was like, cock, bagel, bagel, bagel. Like crows flew out of the trees. I'm a comedian. I've bombed plenty on stage, so I understand what just dead air feels like. And I watch this little 4-year-old Latino boy call a Trump white a cock bagel, and it's like the tension in the fucking area is ridiculous. He scans the room, looks everyone in the face, and just goes, "Smoke weed every day," and gives them the X-Pac. He just ran through the woods. I've never seen him since. I need to get out of here, but okay. How dark can I get with you guys? That's do we like dark humor? I'm gonna do. Okay, so I have two dark. You know, fuck it. I'll just do one. All right. School shootings, right? Like y'all fucks with them. Every documentary on school shootings I've seen has always been the same. It's always like, this is a toxic environment. These kids are getting bullied, and no one does anything because the bully is like some jock asshole beats the rival school's football team every year. And it got me thinking, where school shooters got it wrong. Fucking shoot up the rival school. Like, you would become the campus hero. Man, just teen wolfing your way up the you'd be prom king. Like, if you a teen wolf with automatic weapons. All right, that one did all right. All right, I'll end on this one. This one fucking kills in New York. 9/11, right? When that. Go Birds. When that first plane hit, do you think there was a guy on the ground who was like, "Hey, only in New York"? I'm Dorian Vasquez. Thank you.